And here we are for the weekend edition. D7 here with freetradingvideos.com. Let's take a look at the markets. And on Friday, the markets ended south. The Dow down 36 points, the S&P down 2 points. Russell's down about 4 points, but the NASDAQ actually gaining ground. VIX was up a lot more on Friday, but then dropped by day's end. We back below 25. Now, let's first start off with the S&P daily. The S&P daily, let's just call what we see here. We continue in this kind of wedgie formation. But we do have a high base formation. This entire week has been nothing but sideways choppiness. So let me talk to you. I know what happens in sideways consolidation to amateur traders. You get your brains beat in. And chances are really good that you probably lost money this week. And let me be the first to tell you, that's what you can expect in sideways moving market. And when you do not have solid trading education as your foundation. Very, very easy to get money back here. What I would just tell you to do is if we do continue sideways next week, sit on your hands. It's okay to sit on your hands and commit the troops on a breakout or a breakdown. At that point, put your employees to work. Every dollar should be in an employee. Our employees should be making us money, not losing us money. So, what am I expecting here on the S&P daily? I'm expecting either a breakout or a breakdown. It's pretty simple. We do have a high base, but as I've been saying, high bases have not been panning out too well. High base, drop, high base, drop. We have a high base. So will we drop again? Maybe, but no one knows. One thing we do have is a bearish divergence on the MACD. For those that know how to read that, our MACD for the week is giving us for the day, it's giving us a negative tick. We do have a crossover here on the MACD moving averages. We still are above the zero line, which is bullish, but we have a bearish divergence with a negative tick. So the question is will we continue getting negative ticks on the histogram, causing a big drop here? So that'd be something to watch out for. Here's the weekly S&P right here. Let's take a look at this. We do have an inverted head and shoulders, which is bullish. We did break up over the neckline, and as we talked about last week, we had this nice breakout, and the question was, would we get a higher high and a higher low? The answer is yes. So it's confirming this little high base type breakout. The next area of resistance will be this guy right there, that high at 1044. So be looking for resistance around 1044 on the S&P due to the weekly chart. But let me bring this back. We're pretty extended here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are due for, even if it's a small one, but we're due for a pullback just like we got here. So be looking forward to some sort of pullback in the future here. And we're certainly due for it also on the monthly, the S&P monthly. We had this big drop, a nice rally here. We just got past 38.2 area. Next area would be the 50 as far as the Fibonacci is concerned, but we do have the 20-month moving average coming down right here. Let's get my crosshairs. And oh boy, that would put us somewhere around 1075, 1080 area. And then we're at 1121, 1122 area for our 50% Fibonacci. So it's very typical to get reversals taking place or pivots taking place at these areas. And if this rally can continue and get past the 61.8% Fibonacci, that means if the S&P can get over 1229, 1230 area, that would mean that this is probably our low. We would get a pullback, but very high probability that the pullback that we would receive would be a higher swing low, giving us a decisive trend reversal in the broad markets on the monthly chart, which would be big and beefy. Oil, it continues to rise. Gold is in a big time symmetrical triangle. So look for a big move on gold in the relatively near future. Pay special attention to gold. And listen, as far as sector rotations taking place and what's going on in the sectors, financials are at the top of the food chain on the 6-month, 3-month, and the 1 month, and even this week at the top of the sectors. And technology is picking up ground. That is very bullish as far as sector rotations concerned. Financials have to heal themselves first, and then technicals should come around, and that should pull us out of the recession. So we have some time yet on the technicals, but the financials are showing us an extreme amount of strength. So there you are. Glad everybody could be a part of Free Trading Videos. Looking forward to doing the V newsletter that I'll be working on here tonight and also tomorrow. For all you that subscribe to the V newsletter, be showing you some very yummy, tasty, scrumptious trades that are setting up quite nicely. So looking forward to doing that. We will catch you there in the forums and in the chat room. Till next time, happy trading to you.